अब हो गया ऑन, आपने ऑन ही नहीं करी थी.
Hello children, how are you? Children, in previous session we learned about the input devices, processing devices, storage devices, various parts of computers through which we usually interact with. We do our work. So in this session we are going to learn about the other topic. This topic is the ports of computer. Ports of means parts of computer through which we used to connect our system. Children, you all can see I have a CPU lying in front of me. CPU means your central processing unit, which is also called as the brain of computer. Okay. Now in this video, let's start with the topic which is called as the port of computer. Port of computer means we find these ports at the back of your CPU. This is at the back of the CPU. So here, please look into this video carefully. We'll learn about the various ports. Our first port is this one. This is called your power supply port. Power supply port. Power means electricity, through which electricity goes in the CPU. This is called as SMPS, switched mode power supply. Here you can see we have a fan also. This fan cools up the system. Now in this port we used to connect this cable. This is the cable which we connect. You all can see it has 3 holes inside, and here we have 3 pins inside. So we used to connect this cable like this, and the other side of this cable is these 3 pins. So these 3 pins we connect with the main power supply through which electricity goes inside. This is why it is also called as the serial port. Serial means one-sided only. From here the data is going to the CPU. Data means electricity. Electricity is going in the CPU. Nothing is coming back. This is why it is called as the serial port. Now, next port we have parallel port. Parallel port means through which the data travels in both directions. So this you can see, this is our parallel port. Can you see this thing? Yes, this is your parallel port. In this port we used to connect this cable. This cable we used to connect here. You all can see it has pins inside. So we simply connect this cable like this, and we plug in with this screw. Children, it has 2 ports like this. We have 2 ports like this. Port number 1 and port number 2. These 2 ports we have. So children, here one port we used to connect here. Other port we used to connect in the monitor. Why this is called as the parallel port? Because the data travels in both directions. This is why it is called as the parallel port. Next port we have USB port. This is universal serial bus. USB, you all are aware of this cable, this port through which we used to connect pen drive, and nowadays we have mouse also which we can connect with. In the same way we have this. This is your USB port which we directly connect like this. Okay, so this is called as your USB port. Next we have your RJ port. RJ45. RJ45 port is this one. This is the port through which we connect our LAN, the internet wire or networking wire, which is stuck in plug. And next we have these ports. These 2 ports, can you see? These are the traditional ports, the earlier ports with which we used to connect our mouse and keyboard. So these ports are called as the PS2 keyboard. So children, these all are the parts of CPU at the back panel through which we connect the cables and we start our system. I'll send you one picture also for this. Please follow that picture and write down the definitions of all these ports. Forwarding to you our next topic.